Welcome to Locks Vault. Here is where we're going to be talking about gaming, things that's happening to gaming. But today, we're going to be talking about Battlefield 6. It's got the world booming right now. Everybody from COD's coming over here playing. What's this all about? Has COD got some competition? I don't know. Let's check it out. All right, first, let's talk about gameplay. Now, Battlefield, they nailed it, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they got the realism as well as arcade. Recoil felt satisfying, but the detection was reliable but somewhat off. The weapon class has a real purpose, though. Like SMGs, close quarters, of course. The marksmans, they hit punch you at range. Now, we can talk about map design. I like the map design, but I'm not used to it because I'm coming from COD, but I can get the feel of it. You know what I'm saying? They had different gameplays like squad, team deathmatch. I really love that. That was dope because they had 4 players and each team had to reach 50, and the first person that reached 50 wins. The only thing that I really didn't like in the game was that shotguns were OP. They could hit you from any distance and kill you, which I don't think is professional right there. That's not realistic. Up close range, yeah, but no. Now, everything else was kind of okay, but it had a bloom to the shooting. You had to shoot your gun like in bursts, like it was a burst gun, because if you kept holding down your trigger, the gun and the bullets wouldn't go to where your crosshairs were. They would go all around, and some would hit in the middle. So we gotta definitely get used to that. Hopefully they can fix that. Another issue we were having in the game is that no one would pick you up. If you didn't go in with a squad, nobody would pick you up. I mean, they would be standing right next to you and run away. Even though they were in good cover or whatever, they can drag you in good cover, which is another ability that I like that they added to the game. They wouldn't pick you up. I think they should add a penalty. If you are next to a person that is down and you're in a safe area where you can recover that person, you should get a penalty. I think you should. It should be within some kind of range, maybe 20 feet or 30 feet or something, and you see that person, but you run right past them. That is selfishness. This is a team player game. I mean, you should be able to pick a teammate up regardless if they're on your team or not. That's one thing that I ran into that I really hated. Another issue I was having when you did get revived from a person, it took so long for you to get out of that animation to either shoot the person that was coming up or even just get up and then once again you're shot and you're down again. That is a part that they really need to fix. The animation that you get stuck is a delay that you can't bring your gun back up. Another thing is that even if you did get up and you ran to cover, your health was like way too low. I know that if they're hitting you with the paddles, they have to charge the paddles up so you can come back with full health. But still, that animation right there needs to be taken care of. Now the game modes, like I stated earlier, was squad, team, deathmatch, and let's see, we had rush, breakthrough, conquest, which was really good. But some of the balancing on the tanks weren't that well. You had to keep repairing, and the UI was not as friendly as I thought it would be. This is a beta, so of course they have a lot of things to work on with that, and due to the comments that I've seen and the comments that a lot of people are making, I'm quite sure that Battlefield developers are working on that to make sure that once the game is released in October, we will have a nice finished game. It's going to be some bugs, of course, but then again, it is a beta, and we will have to deal with that during the beta. So this is what the beta is for complaints and things that need to be fixed for the real drop. Now the main issue that we were facing, they would get on top of the roofs. Somebody put out a video. I forgot who it was. They put out a video. It showed you how to get on top, and no one can actually see where you're getting shot or killed from. I didn't see any cheaters. Some were suspect. Once when I was playing with my guy Melon yesterday in Legacy in '84, but I didn't see too many cheaters. It's very, very hard to tell because there isn't really a kill cam. It just shows a figure of the person that killed you. And there's no way that people actually could possibly cheat like rampant in this game like in Call of Duty. So that is one thing a plus. Now, another thing is skill-based matchmaking. I don't think you can really do that in this game. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. Because I don't think I can skill-based matchmake you really in this game because you got, like in Breakthrough, you got a hell of a lot of people on each side. So maybe they can average it out. And then I could not find my KD. Somebody told me you go to like the website or something. But if you know, show me the website. I would like to know how I did. Which I know. I was only getting maybe about 5, 6 kills, some maybe 2 kills, but that's because I was doing other things. I was trying to finish these challenges that they had, which one challenge I didn't finish, which was capture a sector and break through a rush. Now, to do that, you had to go to customs because they changed, like, each day they changed the menu on which games you could play. And you had to go to custom in order to play the game that you wanted. Now, I went to custom, I hit breakthrough, I hit rush, but then I still couldn't press it was grayed out to play. So you had to pick like Siege of Cairo or something like that, and then it would play. But every time I got in there, I would get into Conquest. The next game, Conquest. The next game, Conquest. There was never a breakthrough or a rush. Well, that is something that they possibly need to fix so people can finish their challenges that they want. I'm wondering on day one release, will all those modes that we played be available for us to play just in one click? The last thing I can really think of is when I'm with the squad, when I teamed up with my guys. After you leave a game, you don't know if you are still in there with your teammates. You just see the scoreboard. You should go back to a main menu that shows all 4 of you guys in the game. And in order to do that, you'd have to go back to the main menu, which I did not like. That is something they definitely need to fix. And then if one of the persons in your team didn't go back, it's a fair chance that they would be in another game or still be at the main menu while the other 3 are still playing. It's not something that's detrimental to the game, but yeah, that's one thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is my review of Battlefield 6 Beta. The game has finally ended this morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time. I can't wait till October comes. We have been suffering so long for a great game, and this game actually might fill our needs in video games. We don't need any more Nicki Minaj skins or any Roger skins from American Dad. We need guns that shoots lasers out that'll blow you up and make you spin in air or turn into Lego blocks. That stuff is for Fortnite, and leave it there. We are looking forward to this. They've always had the movement. They've always had the graphics. This game has definitely filled the needs that I want. So next, we got to see what their Battle Royale is going to do. If the Battle Royale is even half as good as Warzone, we are in for a treat. Things are going to look good for gaming. And let me know down in the comments on guys what you think. If anything that I missed in the game that was a bug or anything that you think that may need to fix, just put it down in the comments. I'm quite sure the devs will be looking at it and trying to fix it and make this game 100% perfect. Without further ado, we out of here. This is Lock's Vault. This is your boy Lock and Load. We got the game on lock. We out of here. Peace.